What's going on, everybody? Peace and blessings. This is AJ. This is the Rude Awakening. Y'all know it's just a conversation that I started doing 5 years ago. And got some very interesting news that I want to tell you guys. I can barely see with some glasses on. That's something you gotta take the glasses off to see. Getting older. Stop with all that. What's happening? Peace and blessings. Can you say hello? Something right in there. Might need to pray. I don't know. What's going on, Jackie? And everybody else that come into the room, hello. I need to say hello. I need to say hello. I can't say what I need to say until I get a certain group of people on deck. So I'm waiting, I'm letting the notification goes out. The notification goes out. The blessing can go out with it. Just waiting for a few people. I got an announcement to make. Just waiting for a few people, just a few. We won't be long on this broadcast. We will not be long on this broadcast. Okay, look like I done got the ones I needed to see. Well, listen, you guys, I wanted to say it's been an amazing experience to have this rude awakening, right? Unfortunately, this will be my last rude awakening, Saturday. I've been seeking God out for some time now, and in the process of seeking him out, I had a lot of concerns, I had a lot of things, and people have grown, people have changed, directions has changed, the world is changing, and I feel like when it comes down to everything I stand for, I'm proud and I'm excited about what I have accomplished in my life, as well as assisting those with their life. Unfortunately, there's a lot of hurt people out here. This world is so crippled and warped in darkness, and I think that everybody needs to be accountable. I think the schools needs to be accountable. I think the church needs to be accountable. Any institution needs to be accountable for the condition that you are in, as well as the people are in. Starting with the schools, if the schools, by the way, this is the Rude Awakening. It takes place this last Saturday is what I'm going to be doing. I've reached out and I asked Sister Sonia if she can resume and take things in her hand, and we talked about it, and so she definitely I'm gonna be watching what God do through her. Me, I'm shifting to a bigger level, better level, greater level, and what I was shown, if I can't let go of where I was, then I cannot get to where I'm going. And in regards to me being a leader, I believe a leader has to come first and give you the exact examples of how this thing actually works. Today marks 3 years of my son's death, right? Or leaving, homegoing, whatever you want to call it. I have shared my business knowledge with people. I have shared my family, my mom, right, with people. I have shared, my gifts, businesses, my income tax statement. I done shared credit cards. I done shared my emotions. I done shared my sons. I don't even share my information, but I made sure I gave everything away so that nobody have anything to steal or take from me. I made sure that I was open, honest. I said, hey, you guys, I contemplated suicide 2 times. That means 2 times I tried to kill myself. I'd be damned if I let somebody else kill me and it works. I tried 2 times. I shared my hospital experiences 5 times in the psych ward as a mental health advocate. So I just wanted people to see, if you talking about crazy, then everything that you didn't want to be, I already been. I've been the one that's mentally abused, spiritually abused, financially abused, mentally abused, and my most abuse came from people right amongst me, all right? And I still stood my ground. I still watered myself and made progress. I did not allow everything that was thrown at me to affect me. Now, I'm not gonna say I wasn't wounded in battle. There's many battles I got wounded in, but I came right back before you guys and I began to do what it is I felt that I will be able to do, or I totally trusted God. My teaching has increased. Unfortunately, I think my teaching goes beyond some of the people understanding that even taps in. It's very complicated, and not only complicated, but it's disrespectful too. To know that people take their time out to give people what they need, and yet they still don't know what they need. I don't blame you guys. I can say the schools, it creates lessons for you to learn. It creates information for you to learn. It tells you, if you want to be a hairstylist, this is what you're going to need to do to learn, right? It don't teach you how to learn. It don't teach you how to learn. I said I wasn't going to tear up because this is a good thing for me. My chest was hurting all last week. I never felt pain like that before. And it was just birthing something new. And I want newness. I'm tired of the same old thing, you know. And so God said, release where I was so he could take me where I'm going. Now, I just told you I blame the schools for what they have done. This thing is not complicated. This thing is easy. Unfortunately, Rhonda, we have complicated life. We have complicated everything. And I want to be very open and honest right now with you guys. In Egypt, Egypt is a dark place. They bought houses in Egypt. They got their bodies done in Egypt. They got businesses in Egypt. They was working in Egypt. And that's why people are still in Egypt. It's a dark place. I don't care what you do. It will not work. Not in this place. You're not going to find peace. You're not going to get happiness and joy. You can pretend just like all them other people that's out here in this world pretending. But one thing I want to be remembered for, I didn't pretend with none of you. I was very serious, straightforward, up front. We need something different. In order to get something different, we have to do something different. Let me get to the church now. The church job is to preach against darkness. Preach against darkness. It's not to accept darkness. It's to preach against it. Many people are not changing because the place they're going to is not changing them. So the teaching and the preaching is not effective. That is the truth. Now we got the truth and we have the lie. For many of you, the lie is you're happy, you're excited about life, you got alcohol drinks in your hand, you look good, got a Coca-Cola body, or whatever. That is all wrong. Your outside appearance should not dictate how you feel. That's called ignorant. Ignorant to the word of God. And it's a lot of people in the church building, preaching and talking. I'm not going to even call it preaching, because if you're not preaching against darkness, then what are you preaching? You don't need to preach about God. when we already know we created by God. We need to preach people out of darkness so that they can go out in the world and change their lives for good. But if you leave and still stand in the same condition, then you are worse than even going in a place. So the church has failed. It has completely failed. School systems completely failed. For those that chose to listen to I Am My Life Coach, I know for a fact 100% it was given by God for the people of God. It's not many of us. It's not many of us. He told me to release where I was so he could take me where I'm going. And I'm being obedient this time. Now, I didn't want to do it because I was more loyal to trying to show you what you have to do in order to be committed to bigger, better, greater. To be committed to bigger, better, greater, you're going to have to deny yourself the things that you think makes up your life. You're going to have to deny yourself organizations. Deny yourself social engagements. Deny yourself these unfruitful, unhealthy relationships. You have to recondition yourself. You have to recondition your mind. You have to realign yourself up. So in my middle point, which is right now, there's a saying that says, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Rhonda, anybody, can you type seeing is believing? Seeing is believing. Somebody type seeing is believing. I want to show you something. And besides that, seeing is believing. That's where we at. Observation. Seeing is believing, right? This little thing. Okay, somebody just typed it. Good. If you look at that word that's just typed, seeing is believing. This, again, look at the word that was just put up there. Seeing. It's basically stating that what your eyes is looking at, that's what you should be believing in. Seeing is believing. What you're looking at is what you should be believing in. Totally wrong. It's totally wrong. But if nobody's gonna teach you, then you have to teach yourself. That's what I Am My Life Coach was built on. It was built on understanding that you in this thing with nobody but God. I Am My Life Coach is not black, is not white, is not Hispanic, is not Puerto Rican, is not woman, is not man, is not boy, is not girl. It is oneness with God going through Christ. There's no other teacher that's going to teach you like the master teacher, which is Christ. Somebody type, believing is seeing. Somebody type, believing is seeing. We just looked at seeing is believing. That's totally wrong. But that's what everyone believes. Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. That means that you're going to allow what you see to determine what you believe in. What you see going to determine what you believe in. Totally wrong. Especially to come inside of a building. And I'm going to find this scripture real quick before I let this broadcast go. Somebody just type, believing is seeing. That is the correct way. Believing is what I know, what I see. Once I believe that, then I can manifest that. Remember, I told you, you got the truth and you have the lie. The truth is what I believe. The lie is what I see. But if you reverse this thing and allow the devil to tell you the truth is what you see, then you are lying to yourself. I built this broadcast with the help through Christ, to make a solid foundation and to make impact. My impact was made. And a lot of you believing in sin, correct, believing in sin. That is what you should be telling yourself. Believing is sin. Because whatever you believing in, you will see that thing happen. There's something called spells. When you cast spells, right? Some people cast stones. Some people cast their opinion. This is why it was so important to watch what comes out of your mouth. The mouth speaks life and death. You see, people just talking about this. They're not teaching you about this. The scripture states, speak that thing as not as though it were. That means believing will create what I want. Believing will create what I want. They flipped it. They let you look at everybody that's going on. The lottery let you see somebody that won some money. Social media let you see what they want to market to you, and let you see people keep posting all these happy pictures as if they happy all the time. The church got hands raised to God, and it's not God that they got hands raised to. Please, you guys, I have to watch my words very, very closely. I want to read something to you guys. I'm doing something. It says, those that the Lord has set free are free indeed. What does that mean? That means that if you are free, then you have to live intentionally. You have to live with intentions. You have to date with intentions. You have to eat with intentions. You have to work out with intentions. You have to go to work with intentions, believing that whatever it is that I desire to have for my life, it will manifest. You guys, it's been a long journey. A long journey. But I don't regret this journey. I actually appreciate the experience that a lot of you have taught me. I learned a lot. Even in my learning, I'm still learning. To fall in love with coming online, seeing you guys online, you know, Rhonda, some of the names, people that comes on and say the things that they say, you end up feeling like you're doing something amazing for someone else. Not one time have I made these broadcasts about me. Not one time have I came on these broadcasts because he said, what's for me, give it to you. So I gave myself away. Hold on, guys. Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I said 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I gave myself away, you guys. I gave myself away. And all I can say to you is I'm finna work on my new project, my new book. I need to gather all my information up that I done put out into the world. I need to reassess myself. I need to show you guys another level of living. I don't know what that consists of yet. You know, it's just like God. It's just like Christ, Jesus, that he's gonna be available when you ready. When you ready and when you need something, he gonna be right there. When you decide. Some people don't never decide because they was never taught. If you don't know your power, you have no power. My train stop is coming. Monday will be my last Mighty Monday Meltdown as well. So I look forward to sitting down, dining with you, praying with you, and making sure that you understand this assignment. You know, people post stuff all the time. I understand the assignment. this don't owe me nothing. Man, if you had that attitude about everything that you did, if you had that this don't owe me nothing, what do you owe God though? You feel something don't owe you nothing because you done shook your ass and did everything you wanted to do. But yet, what you want to do is you're missing out on what you should be doing, could be doing. You miss out on what you need, which is a requirement. You miss out on your full inheritance. You got so much in store for you, and yet you settle for pennies to $100. People will rather get 100 pennies just because it makes a lot of noise. 100 pennies. They would rather go spend their time in the building 4 times a month. You can go 4 times a month every Sunday for 30 minutes, which is 2 hours out of a whole month. You got 24 hours in a day. And yet, some individuals won't spend no time with understanding what they need to do. I'm not the one that's disrespecting you. You are the one that is disrespecting you. I'm going to prove it on Monday, on the Monday Meltdown. I can't really do too much right now. I did write down some stuff I wanted to say. Let me just find one key thing. One key thing. Did have some things I wanted to say, but the most part, you got the logistics of. Oh, wait, that was good too. Yeah, I can't give out everything right this minute. Yeah, but he told me I can't get to where I'm going, my new place, until I release my old place. And you know what I said? Nah. Hey, goodbye, right? Because I've been waiting on my opportunity. I was holding my position for you guys. I stayed on point for you guys. I sit here and tried to get you where you needed to be so that you can be good. Now, let me close out. Give me 5 more minutes. Just respect. You know, even like now, some people will get on, jump right off. You know what I'm saying? Just no respect. At least give me a little respect for the time I put in. I got 5 years on this thing. Mondays, Wednesdays, Mondays, Saturday, non-stop. You know, and if I'm not talking about frustrating and cussing and all that foolishness, then you see what happens. That's why I have to release so that I can go to my next level. I don't have a problem with letting go of things that hold me back. But the things that held me back, I fell in love with. Helping individuals, I just can't help the same people that don't want to take the help. I can't have people mad at me where you peeking all in my life and I'm not even excited about your life. You're not even excited about your life. You know, it's so messed up, you guys. And, you know, it's just like now. They're celebrating Gay Pride Month. Gay Pride Month. Right? All month is Gay Pride Month. You guys know this ain't it. You know this ain't it. I know this ain't it. But instead, what are we condoning? It would have been better off if they said, wear protection. We're supporting gay pride like they finna have amazing love relationships or something. Some of you in a heterosexual relationship and you still ain't seen a functioning relationship. You can't function in dysfunction. You can't. You cannot function in a dysfunctional environment. You cannot do it. But we try. We so thirsty. We'll be, a woman will go be with another woman, and another woman, and another woman, and another woman. Just because of opportunists. And yet, 2 women together, that's an issue in itself. I don't know no woman that really hang with other women. That's an issue in itself. But yet, do we What about the teenagers? What about the babies that's kissing now? Do you let little girls stay over your house now, knowing they're in the bed rubbing on each other, activating that thing? See, it went from the family member molesting the child, rubbing on the baby, or Uncle Buck or whoever sneaking in the room, the daddy peeking in the bathroom with the daughter in the shower. It went from that to, oh, men and women, you know, they cheat. We're gonna always find something. We're gonna always find the wrong in everything, because it's all wrong, all of it. You can't sit here and have something functioning in dysfunction. Now, same sex. Okay, so now a boy, it's okay for a boy to have sex with another boy, but we don't promote condoms. We don't promote sexual transmitted. Let's just prevent this from happening. There's no commercials on right now saying latex, Durex, you know, lube or anything. The disease is coming back. The disease is coming back. Discomfort, right? Before the discomfort, right? All these things supposed to be preached against. Now, it's just acceptance. So don't feed me nothing about, no, the church and the church and the church. I'll let God deal with what y'all think the church is, okay? Because what you think the church is, you just going and you think seeing is believing. You waiting for a lightning bolt to strike the church. The lightning bolt strikes you with the diseases and the different things that it gives to the human body, because you are the church. So when you wonder, why me, God? Why I'm going through? Because this the first time you done opened up your mouth and said, why me, God? And when he show you why you, all you got to do is look back through your timeline. Look back through all the time he was trying to talk to you, and yet you did not hear his voice. You did not seek his face. You did not turn from the wicked ways. And the preaching does not turn you from your wicked ways. Preaching does not turn you from your wicked ways, because you don't see your ways. Your ways is your ways, but it's not prosperous. It's not giving you what you desire to have. So I'm closing this thing out right now. You got the truth and you have the lie. This is my last rude awakening. Sister Sonia, I posted her page. I don't think we should abandon what we're doing. I think we should reconsider what we're doing. Reconsider what we're doing. But he said for many of us, many of you, when he rescued you out of something, you run back. You go back to who you used to be. You go back to doing what you used to do. I'm going to stay on the front line. I'm even on the front line now. That's why I can come and tell you what I'm telling you. Sister Sonia that's the one that calls me minister. Miss Sister Sonia, our relationship developed through this broadcast. Beautiful lady. I flew out to her home, stayed with her family, you know, at her house, slept on the couch. She said, she put them out, said, that's my minister bed up in there. Made me a bed, gave me a bed, fed me, man. Genuineness. How can you gain a relationship with somebody over the internet and they bring you in their home, and yet you can be a member of somewhere and you ain't never seen the one who you listen to house at all? You ain't never been in their backyard for some hot dogs or something. Come on, y'all. I'm just saying, this right here, many of you are not gonna probably even like what I'm saying, and it's not about you right now. The elevator takes you to the top. No one is sending the elevator for you. Me, myself, I chose to walk and take them stairs because no one is giving me a handout. I can't get the support. of somebody trying to help me with an elevator. I didn't get someone really, but a selective a few, which is okay. Hey, I want to get you into schools. I want to see your work go beyond. I believe in what you're doing. I couldn't get the wind behind me. I didn't need you guys behind me. I had God in front of me. So all I needed was the people to follow the Lord. If you got on this broadcast, remember, Jesus told every last one of his disciples, pick up and follow me. Leave that and come follow me. If you are following Christ, then God will make someone else follow you. But see, you tries to follow who? You're not following anyone. Because until you become who you're supposed to be and manifest the mighty woman or the mighty man of God, before you was man and before you was woman, what was you? You was spirit. You see, the church, the schools, they want you to believe that you was man and woman. No. Before you became man and woman was the manifestation. Before you knew your name, you was something else. That's what we should be teaching. That's what we should be practicing. That's where I will put my pen at. Thank you guys. I promised you all that I was going to be short, so I will be. This is my last Rude Awakening. Please follow Sister Sonia. She's going to do some great work. I'm going to be working with her. And also I'm going to be working on my new book. Man, that's going to be interesting. I also feel like it's time to write a new story, right? That's the message for the Mighty Monday Meltdown. It's time to write a new story. So I gave everybody time to write a new story. I gave everybody pencils, right? And when you get a pencil, if you notice, the pencil ain't sharpened. You can have a pencil, but if you don't sharpen the pencil, you cannot write anything. For every last one of you that's been on this broadcast, I made sure that I sharpened your pencil so that you can write. Now, this is not going to say the lead don't break. But if the lead break, I just need you to remember what I'm telling you. If your lead break, come on, y'all, think like a child for a minute. Think like at school. If your lead break on your pencil, you got to get to a pencil sharpener. I need you. And even once your pencil is sharpened, only you know where you left off at. Only you know what you was writing. Please make sure you writing something. Because for many of us, we done spent 20, 30, some of us 40 years doing absolutely nothing. We have accomplished absolutely nothing. Mistakes, trials, errors, all because the school picked what we learned, didn't tell us how to learn, didn't teach us how to learn. The church didn't know God for themselves, so they couldn't give you what they never had. But yet, they had everybody in positions, everybody rotating and moving, and all it was hooping and hollering, and still, it was no activity. And you needed your pencil. First off, you needed a pencil. Some of us didn't even know we supposed to have been writing. Not writing this. We supposed to have been writing our story. This is what I need. Here's my request. Did you not even know? I don't want to make this thing long. Even Cain, after he did wrong, he said, I don't want to go to the darkness and be cursed. Somebody gonna kill me. He even had enough. He even questioned God on why his sacrifices wasn't accepted. Some of us, we haven't asked God one question. Not one. Why, God, why? And he gave you the answer. And you still go back and pretend and do what you have always done. That was how it was, how I can't even say it was taught. Preaching should get you out the dark by preaching to the dark. But if your life ain't changed, then you are still in the dark. I'm sitting here watching men walk down here with all this naked stuff on. Man, it is terrible. 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 I don't have a problem with what people choose for their life. But when you talk about pride, and you talk about the works, and you talk about the world we live in, y'all don't see, this is Egypt. And this is Egypt. And we still yet, all we care about is a block party, give them a festival, give them anything. And this is what turns your kids out. This is what turns your children out. This is what the drugs comes in at. But, you know, I just blind people, man. Blind people. No boots on the ground. I Am My Life Coach, you guys. It is the way. It's the way. It's the way of the future. God is a God that is. Can't get to a God that's will. If you keep listen to this. If you keep saying God will do something, that's only signifies he hasn't done nothing. So if I'm telling you about these spells that comes out your mouth. You keep saying God will do this, but if he will do it, ask yourself, if you change the word, he is doing this. God is doing this. God is a God of right now. Your power is in right now. You can't keep thinking about what you did do or what was doing or what you used to or what you like to do. He said, pick up and go. He said, listen, he told Peter, he told each and every last one, hey, let all that go and follow me. Follow me was I Am My Life Coach. That's what follow me was. Follow me was I Am My Life Coach. And that was a personal relationship. And until you establish a personal relationship, you will continue to question what's on your plate. You will continue to question, where is your healing at? Where is your blessings at? Where is your favor at? And you can still have the spirit all around you. And yet you don't know how to access it. So you know, he's not going to leave you out here with nothing. But imagine if you knew how it actually worked. If somebody took the time out and said, let go of all the ways you was taught. Everything that they showed you, cancel it all out. Start straight over. This is what Jesus Christ came to do in every last one of your life. He came to give you a invitation. The real invitation. Not anybody want to sup to him as come on down and who am I talking to? He didn't come to do that. He didn't come to do that. He came to give you a personal, that was the preparation for the practice. So when it happens, for real, you'll know what to do. You guys, that's my time. Peace and blessings. Make sure you guys check out Sister Sonia. This is my last, and I'm happy, you guys. I'm very happy. This is my last Rude Awakening. I thank you guys for just allowing me to get on these broadcasts and do what was in the best interest of us all. Now I have to move on. That's it. Make sure y'all join me for my last Monday Meltdown. This Monday, 7 o'clock hour, I'm going to be sitting down. We're going to talk. I'm going to do my toast. Let me toast, you know what I mean? And send us off. Send us off, all right? Release the old to get to the new. That's how it has to work. This ain't talking. This is actually showing you. I'm still showing you as a leader. I don't have a problem with letting something go. Something I built, I will release it because I understand the importance of letting things go. For many of you, you have to release some of your ideas and your ideology and some of your ways and some of what you feel. All that stuff that you feel, that's not it. That's not God. That's not God at all. That's not what he wants for you. That's not what he told you. But you keep going to what you believe it is. And I'm here to tell you that's not what it is. Peace and blessings, you guys. Thank you guys all day. I'm out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My last Saturday. Thank you. Thank you. To God be the glory. You guys, we made it to this point. Let's get to the next point. It's on you. It's on you. It is on you. It's so funny. Even when I say it's on you, some people still don't get that it's on you. It's always been on you. On you to make the choice to activate what was in you. But if you don't activate what's in you, then you miss out because nobody told you that it was on you. On you to make the decision. We just didn't know. You see how I still put myself with you? I'm no better than nobody else. We all got it. We just don't know. That's why he said, it's on you to make the decision. It's on you to pick who you gonna serve. And you know who we end up serving? We end up serving nobody. So God gets no credit at all. I guarantee you, you can look up anything I'm saying and it will check out. Anything I'm saying will check out. I can assure you that. Peace out.